into my channel, and today we're going to be talking about Teen Mom 2. This is the season premiere. Don't ask me what season, it'll be in the title. If this is your first time tuning into my channel, welcome. Thank you for visiting. I hope you enjoy it here. Don't forget to subscribe if you're a returning visitor and you have not subscribed. What are you doing? Go ahead and hit that button, and y'all don't forget to hit the like button and the notification bell so that you don't miss out on any more of my videos. So let's get into it. For those of you who are kind of new to me reviewing shows, you might not be unaware, but I used to review Teen Mom 2 on my backup channel, and so I was like, this is the perfect time to bring it back, the season premiere, and I watch it anyway. So yeah. So I want to start off by saying that I am extremely sad that Chelsea is no longer on this season. Chelsea and Cole decided at the end of last season that, you know, it was just time for them to move on with their life. Their child was getting older and it would just be a little easier. So I do wish them the best. I still follow them. They were my favorite Teen Mom 2 mom and family, so I'm kind of sad to see them leaving. But to replace them, we have Ashley, who was a part of Teen Mom Young and Pregnant, which was like, they basically took all of the Teen Mom Young and Pregnant girls and they either put them on the regular Teen Mom show, or they just, like, I don't know, let their lives go to the wayside. I don't know. But anyway, so Ashley, for those of you who do not know, Ashley is like maybe 20, 21 now. She had her daughter when she was 19. She was dating this guy named Bar. They're located in California. Bar was a young kind of hothead. They definitely had some issues with the families not getting along. Him being unmotivated, her feeling like she was taking care of everything, and they ended the 16 and pregnant, the Young and Pregnant series breaking up. And she was like seen dating some celebrity dude, and you know, she was just seen kind of out and about in the world. Well, they have since gotten back together and moved away from their family, and now they are living together, not co-parenting, but living together in a relationship. They said they've been together for about a year. So it's their 5-year anniversary, and Bar's deciding that he wants to take her on a trip to the beach. Grandmama's gonna keep the baby, and this is the trip that he is going to propose. They get there, everything is nice. You know, she gives him some Gucci glasses. He's extra excited. He feels like it's, you know, right thing to do. They've been in a good place for over a year now, and he proposes to Ashley, and of course she says yes. I really liked Ashley in Young and Pregnant in the beginning. I do think that she is definitely a bit childish, and she claims that her biggest issues, or their biggest issues in the relationship, was her attitude and his drinking, and they both have gotten that under control. I hope so. I honestly, I liked Bar in the beginning too. It wasn't until around the end where I felt like Bar was really dropping the ball. So I'm rooting for them. I really hope that they work it out. I do think that they are very like young and immature, and so hopefully they have like done the work needed to be done to make this a successful relationship. But we will see, I guess, through the season. The next mother we have is Kaylin. Y'all remember Kaylin? Kaylin has 4 boys, one by Isaac, who is by what's her baby daddy name? Joe. Isaac by Joe, Lincoln by Javi, and then the last 2, Lux and Creed, by this guy that we never really met named Chris. Kaylin is deciding that it's time for her to move. Now, if you remember, maybe last season, she moved to Middletown. I think she's in Michigan. She moved to this Middletown, which was like a couple hours away from like Joe and Javi. She moved there to be closer to her third baby daddy, Chris, and to kind of try to have a relationship with him. She didn't say that, but that was really kind of why she moved there. She bought a house and everything. And apparently the relationship just got even more toxic. She admits that she was in an abusive relationship, and I guess she's completely done with Chris now, especially after having this last child. And so she sold her house and she's moving back to Dover, and she's going to do a new build. I'm going to be honest with y'all. Kaylin, next to Janelle, Kaylin was my least favorite teen mom to mom, because I felt like she was petty, she was mean, she was just not nice, just not likable, and not that intelligent, if you ask me. I'm sorry. So, you know, now she's out here living her life, being a single mom of 4 boys. And I will say she does seem like she's softened just a little bit, but she, to me, just does not make sound decisions overall. Like, just even the fact that you decided to up and move for your 3rd baby daddy, who wasn't even doing anything for your child when you moved there, just wasn't a smart move to begin with. You get what I'm saying? So hopefully now she is focusing on herself and gonna do her own thing. I hope so. We will see. But that's pretty much how we are introduced to Kaylin for this season. Then the next mom we have is Leah. We know Leah. She is the mother of 3. She has Allie, Gracie, and I can't remember the other baby's name, but the twins, one of the twins has MS, and then she has her youngest baby with her 2nd husband. And they all are getting along well. They are all co-parenting really well. You know, we're doing the virtual learning, so she has to do the virtual learning for the 3 girls. At the end of last season, it was a struggle because the girls had to get pulled out of their extracurricular activities like cheer and stuff due to COVID and due to trying to protect, I think Gracie's the one that has MS, and you know, so she has a compromised immune system, so they're just trying to protect her at the best that they can. This season starts off with Leah finding out that she has a benign tumor in her breast, and her kind of dealing with the realization that she has 3 young girls and she needs to be here for them. So it's a good thing that it is benign. However, it was a scare. She had to go and get an ultrasound. She was kind of uncertain, and that's like the worst thing. It's just like you finding the lump and not knowing what it is. Now that you knowing that it's a benign tumor, is still like you have to watch it, but at least it's not cancerous. She's come a long way. She has fought addiction, and so now she is just doing everything she can to be an advocate for people who suffer from addiction in West Virginia, and to be the best mom that she can be. So she's come a long way. She definitely has. Is that it? Are those all the moms? I'm trying to think. So we have Kaylin. Oh, Jade. Jade is another mom from the Young and Pregnant series. Jade, she has a little girl with, I can't remember her boyfriend's name. And she has a tumultuous family history. So her boyfriend has suffered with drug abuse, as well as her parents have some past with addiction and drug abuse. And so she's just out here trying to do the best she can. At the end of last season, her and her boyfriend broke up. They were living together, but they broke up. She kicked him out, and she is taking care of her baby, little girl. She's the cutest little girl, taking care of her all by herself. And what aggravates me, and this is just not with just her, but with a lot of the dads in this situation, is like as soon as you break up with the mom, now all of a sudden you just completely disappear from your child's life. So Jade had some complaints because she's like, yeah, me and him aren't together anymore, but like, you could still come and get your kid. Like, you can come spend some time with your kid. He claims that he just needed a break from both of them. And what aggravates me is she does not get a break. You know, she has no break. She's mom 24/7. She's also a cosmetologist. So she's, you know, she's booth running. She has her own job. She has to do it all by herself. She does not get a break. But he gets to choose when he wants to come and be a father to this child. And that's not right. By the end of the episode, by the end of this first episode, they do meet up and he apologizes for being absent. He claims that he misses his daughter and that he will be more present, even though they are not together. I honestly, we've seen the pattern between them quite a few times over these past couple of years, and to me it just seems like he uses his daughter as an end to get back with Jade. I feel like they have a very toxic relationship in how it's just like this constant back and forth tug and pull. When they're together, they don't seem happy ever. They don't seem like they have good communication. They don't seem like they are in a loving relationship for more than one episode, and then things turn very heated and volatile shortly after. So I hope that Jade can just learn to co-parent with him, but we see in the previews of the season that there is going to be some talk of marriage, so we'll see. Lastly, we have Brianna. Brianna is my like second least favorite on this franchise. I am not gonna lie. I'm sure we'll get into why I don't see it for her as the seasons go on, but anyway, Brianna has two little girls, Nova by Devoyne and Stella by, I can't remember her second baby daddy's name right now off the top of my head, but anyway, bottom line is the dads really don't be doing nothing. Now, the youngest baby's father, at the end of last season, he was at least paying some amount in child support. Devoyne, however, has never been consistent in paying. As a matter of fact, he does not pay. But even though he does not contribute financially, Brianna still wants him to contribute, like picking up their daughter from school and kind of helping out in that way. And he's been kind of wishy-washy. And at the end of last season, they really got into it because he had been late to pick her up from school. And, you know, Nova was upset about it. And so Brianna, they end up getting to this huge thing. He ended up leaking her number online. And so it was a whole issue. Well, at the beginning of this season, Brianna is in fact late picking up her daughter from school as well. So she's kind of realizing like, okay, maybe I was a little hard on him and I do want them to spend time together. So she decides to reach out to him and to make it where he will come and pick up their daughter on Saturdays and spend time with her on Saturdays. I think that's good. I think a lot of the time when Brianna is talking to her daughter Nova, and I mean it's her daughter, it's her choice. However, this is just something that I noticed whenever she talks to her and she's bringing up, well, do you want to spend time with your dad, or would you like to go, or do you want to, well, you know, if you don't want to at any time, you don't have to, that type of thing. And I understand taking into account how your child feels about a situation, but some things are like, no, me and your dad have talked and Saturdays are going to be his day. Go spend time with your dad. It shouldn't be, well, if you don't want to, because sometimes kids just get wishy-washy and they just don't, you know what I'm saying? They know that I can stay over here to the house and sleep, and now she's not building this relationship. So I feel like, although Brianna says that she wants Nova and Devoyne to have a like relationship, a close relationship, I feel like a part of her doesn't really want it either. You know what I'm saying? A part of her kind of, it's kind of like planting the seed for later. You get what I'm saying? I don't think that she is a bad mom at all. I think she's a good mom. And I think that Devoyne really needs to step up. I wouldn't be doing all this back and forth. I would let white people handle it. I'm going to take it to court. I'm going to get a court order. We are going to have things written out and understood. That way there's no confusion. That way it can't be all this back and forth fussing that they do, because things will go good for 3 episodes and then on episode 4 everything falls apart. I think that she's causing more stress on herself than she needs to. Just let the courts handle it. sometimes it's okay. You know, everything doesn't have to be negative. Just because the courts are handling things doesn't mean you have to be in there fighting. Just let them map things out, because when they map it out, and if you don't adhere to it, now I don't have to sit up here and fool with you. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about it. But yeah, that was pretty much a storyline with Brianna. Of course, we're going to get more into her and her family and all of that stuff. Another thing really though that kind of bothers me about Brianna is like, and I was telling I'm like, they just like, it's her mom and her sister, and they are just so codependent on each other, and they are kind of pulling her daughters into that too. And I get it, you know, they don't have super present fathers, but also you can just see like the bitterness over the household. I'm sorry, that might sound harsh, but you can just see it. But anyway, y'all, that's it. That is the premiere of Teen Mom 2. I really enjoyed this show. I hope y'all enjoy these reviews. Please make sure that you come back each and every week. Please share these out with people that enjoy Teen Mom as well. And we'll get down the discussion in the comment section and do some discussions and stuff. Let me go ahead and get into Tarjay, honey, because there's always something in Tarjay. All right. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.